Howdy everybody, today we're looking at the top 5 cases for ROI in January. So top 5 cases of the last month. This is going to be a new series we're going to do. We do it every month, looking at the top cases for the last month, just so we can look at some trends and see what is going to be consistent over a long period of time. So let's get into it. At number 5, we have the snakebite case. This case is 40 cents USD. It's had a return of 16.8%. It's been quite a good case, actually. It is the number 1 open case of the last month that is retired or non-active. It's a rare drop. This case has been opened 630,000 times. That is a considerable amount, and it's still relatively cheap. Now, you're probably thinking, why is it so cheap? Or why has it gone up as well? Well, there's a couple of reasons. Obviously, all the case market's going a bit crazy right now, but 2 other reasons. It's got the M4A4 in living color. It's quite a cheap M4A4 with the new update for season 2 with the M4A4 getting a buff with the price decrease. I think more and more people are looking for some good play skins to have, and it's a decent option. You know, it's a colorful option, but it also shares all of its gloves with the recoil case, and the recoil case is one of the 2 cases that's most likely to get retired and put into the rare drop pool. So I think people are starting to see, well, there's not a big supply of this case, so let's start buying it. That's my theory, at least. Let me know what you think. In number 4, we've got the Prisma case. This case is $1.16 USD. It has had a ROI of 26.57% over the last month. Mind you, before I get into this, I am heavily invested in this case, so I am quite biased. It's the only case in this list that I am invested in, so take that with a pinch of salt. I think this case is fantastic, and one of the reasons why it's gone up 26.57% is for 2 or 3 reasons. Number 1, well, as we were just discussing with the M4A4, well, this case also has an M4A4. In fact, it has probably the best one, the Emperor, one of the most sought after M4A4s. What an amazing skin. The Prisma case is also a retired case, funnily enough. This case has been unboxed quite a bit. It's been unboxed 432,000 times. And obviously the season 2 update occurred. Also, I think people have come to the conclusion that, oh my god, the actual knife skins in this case are pretty good. Got the Talon, the Ursus, and the Stiletto, where you can get the Tiger Tooth, you can get the Dopplers, so Ruby and Sapphire, you can get the Marble Fade. Obviously, you have a chance at the Nahavjo, whatever the hell it's called. That piece of crap. Regardless, you've got these really cool patterns on these really cool skins, and that's also driving demand. In number 3, we have the Operation Vanguard weapon case. This has had a 28.97% ROI over the last month. It's $4.37 to open. This is the most expensive case on our list today. Now, what does this case have in it? Well, it actually has the original knives, just the OGs. It also only has the AK-47 Wasteland Rebel, which is, I like the skin, but it's a very plain AK-47 skin. It's very old school. It doesn't really have any other good skins. It has an M4A4, has a M4A1, it has everything in there, but nothing in the case stands out. And I'm thinking it's mostly just because of the OG knives. I mean, this case is one of the oldest cases, mind you. This case came out right after the 2014 summer case and before the first chroma case. So this was the last case that came out that had the OG knives in there. It is cheaper than all the other cases that have the OG knives. It's also only been opened 11,000 times in the last month. That's quite low considering its price, you know? I think this is the last bastion to get in at a decent price on a case that has the OG knives. Personally, I'm not touching it. Bit too expensive for my taste when I could put my money into better cases, but it's definitely a good option if you want to just invest in cases that have the OG knives. In number 2, we have the Faucian case. This case has had a 29.5% ROI over the past month. It is $2 to buy per case. Now, I'm a bit perplexed with the Faucian case. We'll just go through some of the numbers. It's been opened 130,000 times in the last month. It has the Faucian knives. They're very polarizing. I personally, I'm not a fan. I know a lot of my friends are fans. It has the AK-47 Aquamarine Revenge, and it also has the AWP Hyper Beast, and it has some other alright skins. I am a bit perplexed of why this has had such a good ROI, and maybe it was just purely the fact that it was just too cheap for too long, and it's just had a natural increase as the supply has gone down. I'm really unsure on this one. Please give me your theories why this one has gone up so much compared to the average case. Now, in number 1, we have the Shadow case. This case has had an unreal ROI over the last month. The case is $1.85 right now. It has gone up 46.5% over the last month. That is crazy. It has the butt plugs in there. It's got the shadow daggers, and it's the OG shadow daggers. They don't look particularly good. I know there is a market for the shadow daggers. People do like them, but not that many people like them. It's got the M4A1S Golden Coil, which is a good skin. It's got the USP Kill Confirmed, once again a good skin. Got the front side Misty AK, polarizing skin. I hate it. People like it. And it's got some other alright skins, you know? It just doesn't make sense to me. And I'm thinking the shadow case, much like the vouching case, I think it's just found that it was too cheap for what you could unbox. I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one. Personally, I'm not touching this one either. Go your hardest if you want to. I just don't see why this one's going up. I think it could just be supply demand. There's just not much supply anymore. So yeah, there's lots of value out there. We'll keep tracking all the cases and seeing what's going on every month. Please like, sub, and comment. Let me know what you're thinking. What are your cases that you guys looking to invest in? What are you invested in? See you later.